Damn shame.
Sosa taught me that.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? We are live. We are live, guys. We are live. Welcome into the company. What's going on? Hope everybody's having an amazing night. It is November 9th.
Damn.
November 9th, 2023. Hope everybody's having a good night. Hey.
Haha. We got a special guest.
Yes.
All right. So we got a few things we are going to talk about
So is that you or that's it?
I don't know.
No, it ain't me.
That's me.
I'm trying to be quiet and behave.
Good job.
Good luck.
Good job. I got a few things we do want to talk about tonight. There are some things that happened while we were away. Sorry about not being here last week. We're going to blame that on Mobile. He got locked up and we had to put Bell together. It was rough. He went to state for the homecoming and
Brian, you can tell the truth if you want to, but it's okay.
It was me. I went to jail.
I don't even know what happened, but
no, I'm kidding. So yeah, I got some things we do want to talk about. We're gonna try again. Like I say every time, we know there's some things that's going on right now, but we kind of want to give you a break from it. And it's Thursday, and it's almost the weekend, and it's the holidays. So that's where we are. You say what?
All I want for Christmas
is money. It's rough. It's gonna be rough. We're gonna have another rough year for these parents, man. I think the Switch 2 drop is gonna drop. Of course, Apple want all your money, so they drop their new phones and then change the connection. So you got to get the new shit for them.
Haha.
They don't.
Well, some parents do. Because if they send their parents to school with last year's shit, they scared that their kid won't be shit. So that's how that works.
Man, it was the same when we were kids, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah.
But this is homecoming season. I guess you can call this homecoming season, right, Mobile?
Yeah, we in the thick of it. It's
in the thick of it.
It's slowly winding down. Everybody goes through it in October. November, you get a couple of them because you get 3 weeks, then Thanksgiving, and then then the next couple of ones be the smaller schools in like January. But other than that,
like Fort Valley State.
Now ours used to be in January and more at Morris, but for some reason,
basketball.
For some reason, they wanted to move it last week, and I'm like, why are you?
With what? With what? What does it surround?
Nothing.
That's stupid.
I love my school. Whoever's in here, don't get me for talking mess about Morris. I love my school. We just didn't understand why that happened. But people like you, I know you've been ringing. Yeah,
January in Toko, like y'all, nobody's competing with y'all.
But you get people that get positions and they want to make changes. They made changes. They moved whatever they wanted to move. So
they said we need to join everybody else's homecoming schedule.
That was the wrong week to do it last week.
Why is Sosa looking so serious?
It definitely was.
Oh, I'm trying to connect. There you go, so I can talk shit on the chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let me do the because I gotta make the Facebook chat public because I think it's private automatically. Oh, you on YouTube. So how was it? How has it been though? I mean, you've done homecomings for the last few years. Is it something is the idea of homecoming dying?
No, never. It's never.
Not at all. It keeps escalating.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, the way social media hyped up other schools' homecomings, and it just made everybody else say, "No, we could do that too." So it's not gonna die down anytime soon. Somebody else is gonna always try to do something to one up or try to come close to, the top tier ones. So,
yeah. So as far as what you don't have to name specific schools, but like how many have you done so far?
How many? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't even want to do that because like just been a part of like a homecoming festivity at some point. Yeah, I've done. I've done a lot.
This year so far, I'm talking about like just this year.
Nah, this year I'd only contributed to HBCUs. I only did one. That's South Carolina State. Clapham's coming up next week. I might be doing something with them, but I'm not pressing for that. Yeah. If that happens, it happens. But like I said, Like I said, my right now my allegiance is with South Carolina State. So,
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And it's been kind of bittersweet at State, right? Because they're letting go of Pugh, or Pugh's already left, or
Nah, he's retiring since we ended that. So everybody who is watching, Saturday is Buddy Pugh Day. It's his last home game. Now, granted, they still have another game after that, and I think at Norfolk State, on November the 18th. But this Saturday, November the 11th, it is Buddy Pugh Day. Since he's been there for 22 years, they're giving away or selling tickets for $22 to honor his 22 years at South Carolina State. So no matter where the seats at, where you want to be on the 50-yard line or wherever, of course, season ticket holders, they already got their seats. So, but anywhere
wherever
else,
you fill in the gaps,
yeah. So wherever else you want to sit, it's $22.
okay.
Like I said, that game is Saturday at 12 noon. And I will be there in the stands. I'm gonna call it a party in the stands. I create the party in the stands. That's what I'm gonna call it.
So you're gonna be set up in the stands.
Yeah. So that's where I'm gonna be at, and be
that's
here
lit.
all over the stadium.
Oh, that's dope. So anybody listening, if y'all want something to do this Saturday, hopefully you'll listen to this or hear this before Saturday. South Carolina State, Buddy Pugh Day, $22 for your tickets, 22 years. Buddy Pugh's been coaching, and he is leaving us. Now we're going to have this big thing to where you get a new coach, and it's like, okay, are we having a rebuilding year, or is he going to get rid of everybody and bring his people in? So that whole fiasco is about to start down at State.
Yep.
We've seen it happen, 2 or 3 times at USC over the past 15 years?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, good luck to them. And we're going to see if we can roll down there. That might be something cool to do, just to get up and roll out the Orangeburg.
Yeah, I just need to know so I could I get a good guest list. I mean, I might can make some things happen. Just gotta let me know.
Here comes Rob, but the Gamecocks suck.
Oh, this guy. Are we going to talk about Clemson? 5-4.
That's it. Ernest,
Are they getting Ray Lewis? Is Ray Lewis a potential coach for you?
Man, they
better not.
They said something about that with with Coach Pugh announced it. Well, he announced it a long time ago that this was going to be last season. But right after that, like they said, Ray Lewis was interested in being a head coach. I got no dog in that fight. No pun intended, but it'd be interesting if he did.
That would be interesting, and it would bring. I mean, State already gets a lot of pub, but that would bring a lot more eyes to State if he did come there to coach for a little while.
Yeah, but he got it. And Grant, the only thing is he hasn't coached anywhere yet. So, and I'm not saying he probably could do a great job, but it's that everybody wants to chase that Deion effect. I'm not mad at it. Yes, he is a Hall of Famer. Yes, he is galvanizing. He can motivate people, all that good stuff.
And he be a murder charge.
God damn it, Nick.
God damn.
If you mess up in anything and Nick finds out, that's your name.
That's your ass.
The rest of your life.
That's all he said. That's your ass.
Oh, I like that Tony Braxton song. She went bankrupt. God damn it.
Twice. No, twice.
He said twice.
Oh my God.
But yeah.
Okay, but that's pretty cool, man. If they do get Ray Lewis, Buddy Pugh is going to be missed because we're just used to seeing him in that position, of course.
Yeah.
But it'll be cool to see what happens after this with that. Rob said I couldn't type fast enough. Oh, he was going to say the murder thing too. He just couldn't type it before you got it out. Gotcha. Both of y'all are dicks.
I'm okay with that.
That's fine. But there have been a lot of homecoming celebrations. We've been seeing a lot of people posting anything, and we're all college graduates, pretty much, almost. Did y'all go to y'all homecomings?
I'm a college dropout.
I was at mine.
I was out of town.
Nick?
You mean this year? Not this year.
This year or in general?
This year. I mean,
I was out of town. Wasn't there?
Okay.
No.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, maybe there's a certain point where it's like you're too young for it, but not at the age where you got to go for memories. So it's kind of like I could go or not, doesn't matter. Like I got my I hate to say it, but my 25th high school reunion coming up next year. So I think you gotta kind of go to that one.
No, you don't. You do not.
Oh, Rich, I knew you
Oh,
were
Rich.
Yeah,
Absolutely don't.
Why not though?
If you don't
Because
like it,
reasons.
you ain't got to go.
25th.
We don't have
Oh,
to.
in 3 years it's 25th. I might go.
You don't have to. Well, I'm saying it's one of those things like it's a nice to, but
It's
let's just
encouraged.
be honest. Facebook has eradicated the high school reunion. Like the purpose of it.
You're right. Yeah, I did kill a lot of it. She said I did my 10-year not doing it anymore. That's
I
why
haven't went to
deleted
any of them.
Same here.
I wouldn't
10,
either.
15, 20. I ain't went to none.
Because
Nah,
now
you
you see
need
you all got fat.
Sosa, I'm pleading the fifth.
God.
Now, I did.
My 10-year, we had a great ass time. Like,
Sosa's
but-
out of line, but he's right.
yeah, I'm not.
Sosa, your next year would be your what, 30th?
30th.
Woo-wee.
Mhm. And you have no plans on heading back that way just to walk across and see who you see.
I give a fuck about half of them.
That's how we all feel. Depending on if you're in a town, not saying a smaller town, but a community where you grew up with a lot of people. I don't know.
Half of them. I mean, I. It's funny. I don't know about you guys, but I would go to other high schools, 20 and 30-year reunions because I like them better.
Oh, I can see that.
I mean, the way I look at it, for the most part, if I kept in touch with you, I don't need to see you at a reunion.
Well, see, that's what I don't know who said it earlier, but is that social media has kind of killed the reason to even do that anymore. Because anybody who you even wanted to check on, you just got to type their name into the search engine and it'll pop up.
That's you. I mean, I actually like call them. Like, there's only a few people that I actually go out my way to talk to. So, like, if I even went, which I'm not saying I wouldn't go, it'd be very brief conversations, and I'd probably be bored within 30 minutes and ready to go.
So he says, my high school closed down in 2002, and I don't care to see those people again.
Well, all right.
Rob says, I would end up fighting. I can knock out the fools who ran mouth at me.
I mean,
a lot of angry people.
Yeah, y'all.
Y'all so angry.
Did not like high school, huh?
No, it's just...
Now, and I'm with Ernest, and we graduated the same high school. I hadn't been back there since I graduated. Like, I think I went to a couple football games after I graduated, and that was it.
Let me clarify, and this might be you guys too. Like, at the time, I liked and loved a lot of those people. It just seemed when we left high school, shit changed, and it was like, fuck you then. So
it was kind of the opposite. Whenever I graduated high school, or whenever I graduated college, and a year or two passed, and you saw somebody you know from that time, they seemed really excited to see you, even though they may not have communicated with you that much in school.
I've seen that too.
That annoys me. Yeah.
I've seen more of that, to be honest.
Yeah. I get people run up to me. When you say Jonathan, I know you didn't know. You don't know me like that.
Oh, you from the before times.
That's exactly how I gauge it. Or you work with me.
Kelly says, I know Keenan has hands down the best reunions. My parents still go to theirs, and they have a Christmas party every year.
That's cool.
I'll tell you this now, without going into details. I had a lot of high school reunions while I was a prosecutor.
Jesus Christ! That's when you don't want them.
I'm just saying.
What you doing now? I'm committing crimes, my nigga.
Shit, y'all stupid.
I'm just saying.
Robbing niggas. I started a new business. A new business. What's that? Robbing niggas. Was that the locks? I want to say locks.
Oh,
I don't know.
the locks.
Ernest says I go home and folks call my name, and I'm like, who the fuck is you? Oh man, Rob, it would be funny to see the girls who were hot that now look like a lunch lady. I'm not above telling them to make me a sandwich.
Oh my God.
Comment of the nights.
Oh,
Winner.
my
Right.
Yeah, save that one.
Oh my God.
That's great.
Wow.
Jesus. But I mean, go ahead.
Damn.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Can't follow
you
that.
said, wait. Oh, okay. My husband has a bonfire every year. Won't catch me. No. Nah. But I mean, it is a topic that comes up every now and then. You know, somebody hits you up, say, "Hey, am I going to see you at homecoming?" You can easily say no.
About that.
Yeah. All right, Rob says, "You know, I done put your kids through college, Nick, with my latest." Oh, that's what the people say. That's what Nick say too, you know. But yeah, you do. When you see people that you haven't seen in a long time, it is good to see that they're still living and breathing. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, but at this point in time, we've seen a lot of people that we went to high school with just disappear. So I'm still debating, you know, because like I said, I've gotten a lot of people that ask me if I'm coming to the 25th high school reunion. Well, not a lot of people, few people. And I'm like, do I want to? And it's exciting. It's one of those things like going to the club. You know, while you're getting ready for it, it's all exciting. You're putting your clothes on, you're drinking, you're partying, playing music. But then when you get there, it's like, why the fuck did I come here?
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. So
but you got to make the best of it when you're there. But it would
yeah,
be,
you know,
you're stuck with people you probably didn't talk to like that.
And I think that's the half of it, right? Is that you know, and then this is coming from when I went to my 10-year reunion, is that the same groups hung together. So it was kind of like if you weren't in the group, you kind of were just there. So it's like, well, is there really a need for me to return?
Negative Ghost Rider.
All right.
Yeah. I may or may not. It's an election year. We got to focus. You got to focus. But then you get to hear those cool stories like, I really liked you when we were in high school. Oh,
I don't need that.
But
I don't need that now.
But now you breathing
It's too
hard.
late.
Yeah, it's way too late for me.
You said now you breathing hard.
Y'all got that?
And you got 4 or 5 ducklings behind you holding hands so they don't get lost. Yeah.
I mean, put it this way. At that point, it's 30 years too late and 50 pounds too late.
Damn.
You're not
I don't
wrong.
think that's what me and Rich said, but that's what's implied.
What group? This is a very toxic question I'm about to ask you. What group, high school group, are the ones who end up turning out the worst when you see them again?
Oh, easy. That's the yeah, easy. Yeah.
Why didn't you play hide the wiener with me? Rob, go see. I read that shit out loud, and I should not have.
Don't read shit he says out loud.
Yeah, you have to read it before you actually.
I got you.
You know better. Come on.
So Ernest says,
you do.
Ernest says the popular kids. Now you know everything's broken down in groups. You got popular kids, you got athletes, you got cheerleaders, you got the.
I think we all know the answer to that.
What if you were the
Who's
kid
gonna
that
say it?
blended in with everybody?
Go ahead, Rich.
Huh?
What?
Go ahead. I ain't gonna say it.
Why it have to be me?
I don't know.
What were you saying? What were you saying, Sosa? I want to make sure you understood what I was asking.
I said I was the kid that blended in with everybody.
I blended in. I'm asking you what group came back.
Oh, I thought that's
the worst.
I thought you were asking me what I said. I'm sorry.
Oh no. I was no. I asked you what you said, but I was making sure you understood the question.
Oh yeah. Well, no, that's what I was saying. What if you were the kid that blended in with everybody?
Well, you probably ended up looking worse.
I wouldn't say that. Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
So who would y'all say? Y'all want to say track, right? Y'all want to say it?
No.
I wouldn't say. Actually, I wouldn't.
You would say athletes team. You wouldn't just say track. You would say you bunch all the athletes.
I would say to Sosa's point, I would probably say consistently, I would put that group together. Anyone who had like a physical activity, you know, that was part of their regimen. Because let's just be honest, once they got out, they didn't do that no more and ate the same way.
Yeah, what Ernest said.
The athletes be like Al Bundy talking about. Remember when I scored 4 touchdowns?
Yeah, I stopped it.
Right.
Yep. I knew exactly.
Rico from Napoleon Dynamite.
Exactly.
Clear over the mountain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But anyway, we don't want to be super negative. But if you do have an opportunity to go to a reunion, go just one time. Just go.
Yes, it's like you go once, and then after that, you're like, yeah, I realize why.
Yeah, because I hadn't went to any of them. Why not go?
It's easy for you guys. You guys live here. I gotta go. I gotta make the plan to go.
Well, that's what we did for my wife's one. So,
and where did she go?
In Jersey.
Okay.
So we had. That's why we were in Philadelphia a couple weeks ago, and it was nice.
Oh.
She hadn't seen people in 20 years, so it was. It was good.
Damn,
so, but
we're all old enough to say we hadn't seen somebody in 20 years and know damn well we were still legal back then. Shit.
Right.
I wasn't. You mean 21 or 18?
That's easier.
I'm curious about the white ones who thought they were black and what they are doing now. Oh, they being very white. That shit did not. That shit did not carry over into their regular life. Yeah, no. You seen Paul Wall lately? Hold on, let me.
Those girls in love with Paul Wall look right now. I've heard it 1,000 times.
But
you can look up any white rapper.
Ones I'm thinking about, they didn't like it, and it was like, yeah, I'm going back.
Honestly, I don't know where those people disappeared to. Most of them.
All right, so we're gonna. I just want y'all to see.
Oh, Wall look like Owen Wilson from Loki right now.
Yeah, that man is.
Hey. Oh, that's a bad picture. That's a bad picture. See how black that shit is on his face? I know that was dyed right there too.
Oh my
Nobody
God,
that damn black.
Yeah, that shit didn't work out. There's a lot of people who had kind of personalities back then that just didn't translate into the real world, so they had to get rid of that shit really quick. I'm pretty sure everybody that was emo ain't emo no more.
Hell no,
no more.
Yeah, that was a trend. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, he said that was a bad picture. You want to put another hair on bad picture.
Who said it was a bad picture?
You said that was a bad picture.
Oh, because I saw other pictures. They got with his eyes closed. I was like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it was a Sharpie, all right.
Yeah, so it didn't translate. Did he color that with a Sharpie? Probably, because I don't think we had Beijing back then.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus.
This motherfucker, man.
That shit's horrible.
All right. So that's the homecoming topic we had here. We did want to we had two topics we want to talk about. One we didn't write down and one Rich got for Marvel. We'll talk about Marvel. I just want to get through this sports thing real quick, Rich, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I was little online the other day and I saw this kid that goes to Florida. Goes to a high school in Florida, and it's taking off speed like you've never seen before. And they compared this dude to Tyreek Hill. Now, my thought was, okay, so this dude, he's probably 14, 15, and he's running as fast as he can possibly run as fast as any human can run, but he's a child. At what point? Well, not even at what point. What happens to these kids? Because a lot of times you'll see these kids on YouTube, you'll see them on Instagram, and then they'll disappear. Like they're supposed to be the next sports prodigy, football, basketball, whatever. And then something happens between that and the league, and they just go away.
Like, what was that dude named? Freddie Adu?
Yeah. So you hear about them, and everybody's downloading their videos and adding them on Facebook and all this other stuff, and then it kind of just gets quiet and they go away. Do kids that have these kind of talents, do you think the parents are responsible for pushing them to get to the apex of their abilities and then they just lose love for the game? Or what do you think happens between the time they're discovered and the league? Anybody? Nobody?
That's
No, I'm thinking
that is a loaded question, because I think
very loaded.
I honestly think a fair bit of it is exactly what you said. It's that they were either let me rephrase that. they have natural talent.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And now remember, you're talking about people who have that ability at
Thank you. Thank you.
Right there you go. They have that
That's
ability
it.
when they're really, really young. But now when you get older, there are people
You gotta
who
work for it.
have that same who, you know, may not have that natural talent, but their will could carry them to that point and exceed it because they have that ethic, that work ethic. So I think there is something to be said. It's like, sure, you're extremely fast now, but give it a couple of years and your peers who are able to build up that same kind of, you know, training regimen may be able to get just as close to you as well.
Yeah. Anybody else?
I mean, what if all you can do is run, but you're trying to play football, but you can't run and catch,
Or run a route well.
or run a route, or even let's go to baseball. Like Mike Piazza couldn't fucking catch. He was not a catcher, but they put his ass at catcher, but he could hit. So it was like, all right, he sucks. He sucks. He might have steroids, but he can hit the motherfucker.
Hey, Robin, how you doing? I didn't see you come in. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, but that's where the coaches and everything come in.
Yeah, you gotta have somebody that put you in a position to be successful, right?
But
that is also
what if
that's the
we
coach's
just
job.
don't have that? Like, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't care how some people just can't shoot a three. They'll never be able to catch a ball. Kwame Brown could never catch a ball in the post because his hands would just Westbrook. I mean, you know, just some people just not gonna be. They're just not gonna develop because they don't have it. Now there are people who can develop, but maybe like Ernest said, they don't fucking want to. They think I was the man in high school. I ain't got to do shit in college.
Right.
Rob said, way too deep. It is the broads.
Or it is the broads.
So I honestly think my opinion on the topic is I honestly think it's the parents sometimes.
Would they burn them out?
You might,
yeah. Because I was about to say, yes, it is. You know, you want to put it on you have to be under the right coaches to make you put you in the most successful position. But it's the point now where the parents are the coaches. So it's like, well, how successful are you going to be if your parents are pushing you? And I got a cousin whose child is
always blaming the parent.
I'm not saying always.
And I hope right now he's like really good at basketball. Like he's in I forgot what he's in Florida, but he's really good. I'm hoping he doesn't burn out, but I got a feeling hopefully he does it, but I just got a feeling he will, and he won't play basketball again. But
is it somebody to blame, or is it just you think he wasn't really mentally focused on that? You understand what I'm asking? Is it the parents pushing him too hard, or do you just think he doesn't want to do it anymore?
No, he's still doing it now. I'm just saying, like, I got to have a feeling later on down the road he probably will stop.
Yeah,
that'll be a hit. That'll be on him. But he's still doing it now because he actually likes it. Like he does all the training in the summertime, and then goes AAU and travels all over the place. I get it. I respect it. But at some point, I just have a feeling it's going to backfire. I hope it doesn't.
Yeah.
Because if he sticks with it, he might be that.
My God.
He might just be that one in our in our family in that generation that actually makes it and like, all right, cool. You know, I got a cousin that's playing in the NBA. Yeah.
Damn it, Rob.
We'll see.
Yeah. I got you. I don't want to. I'm not going to blame all parents, but I think at some point there has to be somebody who recognizes a child has significant skill in the sport, and they have to have a sit down with the parents and be like, we can develop your son and we can keep him loving the game, or daughter, sorry. We can keep them loving the game, but we got to get you out of the picture. Because a lot of
Yeah,
times
well,
we've
do that.
grown up with people who we have classmates who were really good at something and then failed and then have kids, and you see them trying to turn the kid into what they couldn't be.
Mhm.
And I think that's where a lot of these kids disappear at. Because I can never mesh up with what mom or dad did, so I'm just going to stop doing this.
Can't get those 4 touchdowns in one game.
Laces out. Laces out.
Hey, there you go, Marcus. See you, Marcus.
I'm just ignoring Marcus.
All right, Ernest asked a question. He says, will the
Yes.
NIL deals make it worse?
Because parents are going to see the dollar signs. Because kids ain't going to really give a shit about money until pretty much somebody tell them to give a fuck about money.
Yeah.
I think NIL actually will because we're still in the first year of it. So I mean, by that, within the next 5 years, it'll actually level itself out. Like they'll have regulations on it, so people know what you can and can't do. So
I was thinking about it from like the ground floor where people will push their kids to play sports and they don't give a rat's ass to end up with an NIL deal.
I mean, yeah,
that's all I was thinking.
But at the same time, will it make it worse? Not really.
Oh,
like I said, it'll still, like I said, it'll level itself out.
I think it'll mess it up a tiny bit just because you're giving some of these kids the goal too early. Like the goal is money. The goal is the league. If I'm already getting paid, I'm good. You know.
That's what I'm saying. It'll level itself out. Like it'll.
Real quick question. Could we? It's too early. This what you say? Too early of a take, but might as well make this take. Like give LSU women's basketball for an example. They got their ass cut by Colorado the other night.
They sure did.
Like they wasn't like on the same level as them, and they were defending national champions with virtually most of the same team. So, do you think that's like, I guess all the hoopla and the hype got to them, or is it just everybody's gunning with their best shot now?
I mean,
or for people who watched the games last year, or did the Final Four set up perfectly for them? They didn't have to play the teams they didn't need to play.
3 things could be true. The Final Four was set up for them perfectly.
It was set up for them because we beat the shit out of them at home.
Yeah, and I'm kind of mad that Dawn kind of jinxed it. If Dawn Staley didn't say, "Well, let's make it an all SEC finally," I'm like, "Nah, you just jinxed it." Then what happens? Caitlin Clark goes crazy on him. So I'm like,
it was weird that we were still in that game the entire time because it never felt that way, but it never went past like 7-8 points. It was weird.
Yeah. Look at him for them. He said it like M Bison for them. It's just a game.
I like that.
Good quote.
Oh, man. But see, that's the thing though. When you're a top tier athlete and you play somebody who's not supposed to be top tier, you kind of loosen it up a little bit, and then end up almost getting your ass whooped or end up almost losing.
That used to be me when I used to play people in NCAA. Like, oh, you want to play? And then it's like, oh shit, I done played around too much. They got behind because I know they didn't know what they're doing. Because those games have momentum meters in it, and once you lost momentum, your ass start getting cut.
Hey, so
in here.
So with like the baby models and child actors, could that all be placed in the same category?
Yep.
I put that completely on parents. If you got a child, an infant, in model clothes walking up and down a runway, I am totally against that. So I put that completely on the parents. That's them.
They're not sashaying in a skirt.
Yes, they are. Have you seen some of this shit?
Saying, but those are the outliers. Most of it's like not necessarily runway. Most of it's commercial or magazine. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Or ad. That those are the outliers.
But even the pageants.
Yeah. Now that is wild.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that. And they had a reality.
When you putting the fake teeth in a child's mouth and all this shit, that's just fucking weird.
I mean, well, yeah,
of veneers.
Yeah, that's just creepy.
Veneers. Veneers on a 6-year-old.
They are strutting. Yeah, exactly. Strutting that ass as a kid. I put that completely on the parents. They missed something growing up, so they're trying to live through the kid, and they're trying to get as much cuteness out of their child as possible. So they stick them in these things when they're super young.
Well, yeah, because they was ugly.
Oh wow.
I
Sorry, was that too much? Sorry.
Just fine. Just fine.
I mean, that's 3 out of 6. I'm still good. I'm still 50%. I'm good.
Oh shit! He said,
I'm just going to say, if it wasn't for Alexis Fields' mom, we wouldn't have Alexis Fields and Kim Fields. Actually,
Shout out Chip Fields. We appreciate
Chip.
you.
That's what it was.
Sad that I know her name. Like that.
Touche.
Wasn't her,
and you really don't see Kim Fields, not Kim, Alexis Fields pushing her kids out there in front of cameras.
She is not.
Mm-mm. But you do see a lot of celebrities doing it. Most pageant moms look like the diseased lunch lady. God, why are y'all so mean?
Hey,
Why are you reading that loud?
Robin says,
Robin's going in on the lunch lady.
Robin says, black folks love having baby pageants at church. Church folk rating how ugly your baby is wild, ungodly even.
It is.
Very.
I love talking about church.
Beautiful baby. So yeah, I was just wondering about that because, like I said, I see a lot of kids pop up being the fastest or the ones with the best arms who can throw farther than anybody else, and then you hear about that for like a year and then they just disappear. Like, what the fuck happened? You know, you threw a ball longer than 2 football fields and now you're just gone.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember what happened to the dude that threw his own pass.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm telling who was. Go ahead. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Wasn't there a boy that like threw a pass to himself? He threw it and then ran and caught the ball.
Yeah, CGI.
Or was that?
Killer.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I ain't trying to be funny. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, I was saying that that same story happened with Seventh Woods. Unfortunately, he was the prodigy in Colombia. What mid 2010s? In 2015 because he.
Well,
go ahead. So
you're right, Mobile.
Yeah.
Well, and to one of the other points is sometimes a lot of these kids don't grow taller. Like Seventh Woods, some of his issues was he didn't get taller.
He did. But he had the athleticism. His hops was crazy because he could dunk. But I swear he was like 5'11". But still,
like y'all remember Sebastian Telfair?
Yeah.
Look at this.
He didn't get no taller, and once he got to the league, they was throwing his shit off the backboard. So
really,
he went and caught his own pass.
I mean,
yeah,
he threw it. I don't know.
It was probably him again because people didn't believe it. Bam.
Yeah.
I mean,
seriously.
But then they disappear. Like this dude, I guess he was a prodigy, and then he just like disappeared.
That's right, Marcus.
Marcus
can't take
that. There you go, Marcus. Hey, I was going to say it first.
No,
and then some people get it, and then some people make it to the league and they eat themselves out of the league.
Good God.
Stanley Roberts,
Jamarcus Russell.
Who?
Jamarcus Russell.
Jamarcus Russell.
Was it Felton from the Knicks?
That real quick, did y'all see the Knicks reunion game? That
yes,
you couldn't miss Raymond Felton.
Yeah, that's why.
Golly.
Did they beat
from all accounts,
for no reason?
That was a bad dude.
Yeah, man, that motherfucker's huge.
As a North Carolina fan, I love and appreciate Raymond Felton because he did get us a national.
Oh yeah, I saw him play in the playoffs twice in his senior year. Motherfucker was a beast.
Yes.
Hey, so
did you say he ate a beast?
I ain't saying shit.
Yo, Nick,
did you say?
I'm a beast,
bro. Nick throws hate.
Yes.
No love. Ain't no love
in the heart of it today.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
That's not the word.
Those aren't the words of that song.
Them ain't the words. Them ain't the words. But anyway, okay. So yeah, we were just wondering about that. We did
Raymond
one at
Felton.
Raymond Felton and Ivory Latta sold out the Coliseum.
Yeah.
He can't
Yeah,
spell.
but
He's
they
a
weren't the same. Yeah, that was like they were like same year, wasn't it?
You know what? I was gonna let that go, Sosa. Like, but
I'll never no. Every time.
Wait, I spelled that wrong.
Yeah, hey Rob, that's not gonna happen. Hey, Marcus can't rise since 4:00, so he can't spell shit right now.
Oh, Brian, you over there mixing absinthe? Hell no, you can't even get absinthe in the States.
That's why we got to go to Germany.
I'm shipping rum. I ain't going to Germany.
Should be knowing too much.
Too much.
Never too much.
Oh my god, well y'all chill out.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. All right, so another topic, we were talking about movies earlier today, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this so we can include our nerds that's listening here. Marvel. What's Marvel doing? Can they recover? Rich, this is your topic. You want to shed a little light on it?
Yeah. So a couple weeks back they had that story that came out about all the stuff that Kevin Feige was doing in the background, and that pretty much the retreat that Marvel has annually wound up being just a complete cluster because they don't have any clue of what they're doing at this point. So, and I don't know if y'all have seen any of the like feedback that's come from the Marvels movie that came out today.
Yeah,
I saw a few headlines. It wasn't good.
Yeah, and it hasn't been favorable. And I don't know about y'all. And we were like talking about this yesterday. Is that I can't really think of anything post Endgame that has really like hit to the point where you're like, I have to watch this again. In the true sense, right? Like there've been one or two projects, but nothing has been out. So it's like, what do you guys think and where they're able to go, and can they recover? And let's just be honest, they'll never do Endgame again. That's not happening.
No,
ever again. I don't care how you look at it. But what do y'all think going forward? Is there a way for them to recover and kind of right the ship?
They're gonna have to jump the shark and bring all the old people back. The six
I don't
has
think
to come back.
I don't think that'll have to work.
And it can happen because we're aware of the time zone. I mean the branches and all this shit. So we know.
Time zone.
I didn't mean time zone.
Time zone.
I couldn't remember what the name of the group,
the
name of the company was. It was time.
I mean, it can happen, but I mean, I think there's been that conversation. There's been no real direction. We don't know who the real next villain is going to be. They say it's going to be Kang, but they've not really developed that at all. And honestly, for me, I'm just waiting for the X-Men and Fantastic Four. And Deadpool.
Thank you, Nick. That's the two aces in their up their sleeve. They got X-Men and Fantastic Four. If they can pull those two off, we're good.
I mean, that's really the most excitement because you want to see how they incorporate Fox. And I just saw they only having one movie come out next year is Deadpool, which of course I'll see.
Oh, you saw they delayed that, right?
Yeah, July. I just saw that July 26th.
25, ain't it, or 26?
No, 24. It's coming out next year. It's the only movie
next year, but it's July, and I think
26.
The next Cap movie is 26.
Well, 25. That's because
see what Robin said.
There you go.
Yeah.
Robin said, didn't they real live Spider-Man? Or didn't they get real live in Spider-Man?
They really didn't say.
Not really.
There's so much multiverse stuff out there right now between Strange, Miles, and
I mean, they pretty much can bring anybody back if they wanted to. I mean, if they want to. But do we really? But some of them are really. I mean, I don't need to see Scarlet Widow back. I mean, the girl fell off a building.
They already gave her a movie after she died, and we were trying to figure that out why they did that today.
I know,
but
because they owed her a paycheck.
I think what they were doing, because I looked ahead to see what movies were coming out. They have to let us know why these people are getting movies or why they're popping up in movies. Because there's a couple people that are going to pop up in movies in the future. And one of the people is The big dude that was on Hellboy. What's his name?
Ron Perlman.
Not Ron Perlman. The one after.
No, I know you. I know you're talking about.
Dave.
The guy in Stranger Things.
Yeah, because he's playing a character in a future Marvel movie, and we wouldn't know who the hell he was if they didn't do Black Widow. So I think that's why that movie was made.
He's gonna be part of the Thunderbolt.
Oh yeah, he's in Thunderbolt.
Yeah, that's like,
yeah.
And that's Marvel's Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah. But even.
It's looking like, oh, what?
I have no clue.
Sorry.
I'll say this one thing though. I believe in Kevin Feige, so if he can make Fantastic Four and X-Men work, MCU's good.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Majors,
I think honestly,
thing.
But that's what they gotta go with, because that's what's going to bring excitement. Because
I think that's the only way that they'll be able to course correct. Because if they bring back the original 6, right? If they do that again, people are gonna it's gonna feel like a cash grab. Like it's gonna be like, yeah, this is nice.
They got to figure out how to save this though.
It's like when they dropped what's the guy's name when they dropped Professor X and Multiverse of Madness, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, that was great, and then it's like, but he's like a variant. It's like,
right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean, let's be real. How many times can they make New Edition come back together for a reunion album?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I went there.
As long
as you, Nick.
That's okay.
Hey, for everybody listening, earlier in the day, Brian posted something about Michael Jackson. He said Izzo doesn't like iconic music. Nick don't like iconic music.
No, I don't like overrated music.
Whoa, money.
We already went here before, so
let's give the time. Well, let's think about this, Nick.
Go ahead.
Here we go, deviating. But this is the show.
I was gonna say, like, are we gonna do this now?
Yeah.
What's the outline?
It can be overrated, given the time, because that was when black music started getting a platform. So of course they're going to push these people harder and harder and harder because
like, I don't care.
No, Brian. You remember, Brian? Remember, the whole thing behind overrated is the perception of something to that individual. So if it's a perception of something being big, it can definitely be highly overrated. I mean, again, I'm sorry. Individually, they're good. As a group, I can do without them. They are highly overrated. I'm sorry. I will die on that hill.
I do not believe in him.
I will die on that hill.
Robin wants a non-binary X-Man.
Huh? What?
Robin said, "What about a non-binary X-Man?"
That ain't gonna happen. That will not happen.
Call them X-They.
Wow. I hate you, bro. You're terrible.
Wow.
Lord.
But anyway,
you're a terrible human being for that
Nick,
statement.
I just want you to know, Nick, you might have to prepare yourself for an unsolicited "what the hell you don't like New Edition" text from somebody.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't say I don't like them. I said they're overrated. That's a big difference. I can still like somebody, but think they're overrated.
So you like New Edition?
They're okay. They're overrated though.
Give me a song that you like from New Edition.
I don't dislike them, but I don't think that the hype for them, the perception of them, is equal to that, to their quality of music.
Damn.
Okay.
Yes.
Like the perception is here, quality music. Again,
I got you. I understand.
I've never seen the trash, for the record.
So now we'll have Izzo defend his stance against Michael Jackson.
Why would I do that? I don't like Michael Jackson. I just don't like the song Thriller.
He said that one song is the song he doesn't care for.
That's it.
Not the whole album. He just said one song.
One fucking song.
So how do you
I feel like Nick now. Overrated song, huh?
How do you feel about Boys to Men?
Friend zone.
Y'all will sit here and tell me that y'all don't like no Boys to Men songs.
I mean, they're punks.
I like
they're punk songs.
What's the song? I have to look it up just because that.
I mean, think about that.
I'll give them to you here. Let's go. Ooh ah, Water One.
I like that song.
Punk song.
Seasons.
Punk song.
Ooh ah is not a punk song. That's just dope.
I do like that song.
I didn't say it's not bad.
Injection, fellas.
You think about that now. That's corny as fuck.
What?
Injection, fellas.
Come on now, let's point out some more corny shit people said in the R&B over the years, right next to the butter rolls.
Well, that's redacted, so it's
Yeah,
We can't talk about that no more anyway.
so many of his songs got some corny
Alien.
lines in it. Like something like my Jeep, bruh. The song bang now, but it's
Bro,
like
this is
that
turned
thing is
into a
corny.
hate conversation.
Yeah,
So-
I'm with you, Robin, because I'm like, where did all this bashing just started coming from? Maybe all the way
All
out.
right,
just
well,
listening.
okay. Back to the original conversation. Boys the Men got the greatest Christmas
Let
song
it
of all
snow.
time.
Let it snow is the greatest Christmas song of all time.
Mariah
Rob
Carey got
says,
it.
Donnie
Rob's-
Hathaway has a word with you.
Yeah.
Tell me so. Preach.
Rob's
Or
promotion between Marvel and DC might save the might save it.
No,
You're supposed to-
that won't
Don't
happen.
say y'all. Wait,
No.
don't say y'all.
That
Don't
won't
say
happen.
y'all. I
No,
never
actually,
said nothing
actually,
about you.
my wife thinks New Edition's overrated too. So we're
Damn.
good.
I never
He's
said nothing about
Like,
you.
that's why I married her.
We're good.
I'll be right back.
So
You said around the after water runs dry, they began falling off. Get out.
evolution is all you need to know.
I will have y'all bashing Boys the Men. That shit was great music. First of all,
Wait. So
but
why
no
you like
cross
evolution?
promotion between DC and Marvel. I don't think that would be a good idea.
That
'Cause
will,
we
it will
got to
never
fight.
it will never happen.
I'm
We're gonna
Not-
have to
no.
fight
They-
between who makes the movie.
Right.
They
But that-
did that.
We're gonna fight that.
They did that in the comics, and it
They
was a
did.
short run.
yeah, and that's but it's like that
It was a short
would
run.
it would be a short run, but but think about how back then it was different, right? Because you're talking about two small entities playing with each other, right? But you're talking about like Warner Brothers and Disney,
Yeah,
the contractual like
Well, yeah, that's not gonna work.
mechanics.
yeah.
Nah, because think about it, man. Like think about streaming rights, production
Gosh,
rights.
yeah.
And I was gonna say, even if they sat down and said, "Okay, we can do this," you're looking at 10 years of just litigation. You gotta go
Just
through.
as litigation.
You know how long was that fight with Sony just to get Marvel to get Spider-Man?
Spider-Man,
Yeah,
and
like-
then Sony
Oh.
got him back. Like, what was the fucking point of
Yeah.
doing it?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So we'd be like,
Yeah.
"Yo, you can
I
do one
mean-
movie."
Nah.
A lot
Yeah,
of characters
they are.
lately are trash.
They are.
I think we need to find John Woo and let him do the shit.
No.
Man, don't play with me.
There'll be trench coats and pigeons all over the place.
Thank you.
Yeah. and
slow-mo.
Exactly.
Nothing but bullets.
Was this the Matrix we watching? Wolverine got a trench coat on. Let Christopher Nolan direct Marvel.
I don't think he'd do it right.
Those-
No, I don't think you would either.
Now, and
boring.
let me
It'd
be clear.
different. It'd be too different.
I love Christopher Nolan's work.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
don't think it'll work for the tone that Marvel's got.
It'd be a styles clash.
And on top of that, see, Marvel has a formula of how they want things to go. Christopher Nolan's going to be like, either I'm going to do it my way or we just not doing it.
Fuck you. Right.
Right. Yeah, he's at that point now where, nah, that wouldn't be him.
Real Ernest asked who owns Transformers earlier. I'm not being
Paramount.
rude, but I don't give a fuck because they don't do it right. So I don't care.
Well, it's
So you hadn't
Paramount.
enjoyed the latest Transformers
Fuck that
movies
movie.
either?
Fuck that movie.
Oh, whoa.
I actually
Rich,
didn't like that movie.
Rich, I called Rich after I watched that movie. I was like, fuck this movie.
God damn.
I was walking out of the movie theater and I was like, fuck this. And people are looking at me like, what? Fuck the movie. And I kept
And-
walking. Fuck that movie.
That's ironic. I actually didn't mind it. I trashed like the last 5 movies. I actually
hate
liked it.
that.
Right, yeah. I was that one. I
It was
enjoyed
actually,
it.
it's
I enjoyed-
solid actually.
Fuck
Yeah.
that movie.
Yeah. So you didn't like Bumblebee either?
Bumblebee was adequate, but that last movie,
But the
Rise
Transformer
of the Beast,
movie. Yeah.
and it sucks because the Puerto Rican dude and the black girl, like that's 2 minority leads, and the movie sucked. So I was very disappointed.
I was happy with the lack of Michael Bay in influence in the
I
movie.
hate Michael.
Hey Marcus, shouldn't you be in bed, motherfucker?
Here we go.
It's too late for
Oh,
that.
change.
man.
He got like 3 diapers to change. He just don't know about the third one yet.
Wow.
It's coming, Marcus. It's coming.
I'm sorry.
This
Oh
motherfucker about
man. So yeah, I don't know. What is this?
I don't.
I found a new list.
Say again?
I'm looking at these lists. We got some more lists here. People keep coming up. Nick, I haven't seen you in a while, but you returned extremely objective and negative. I feel uneasy right now. Damn.
I'm sorry, Robin. We just hit a couple of hot button topics with me. That's all.
Yeah, this was Trigger Nick night.
Don't talk about new edition.
sorry,
Don't
Robin.
talk about Russell Westbrook and Michael Bay. Don't talk about those three.
Yeah, don't talk about those. Yeah,
Yeah, those three. Yeah, that's.
those for certain. You
And
get
the Broncos quarterback.
And
Oh,
Sierra's husband. Yeah, Nick doesn't like anything.
I like my family.
Like him. You don't love him. He likes him.
Whoa. All right, she might watch this, man.
Yeah, these are the same lists. I wish we had a new one so we could go down there. That was a fun show when we had that part.
What?
It was the list of places you can't take the woman on the first date because it was following that cheesecake shit.
Screw that.
And I'm trying to figure out why is this on Fox News?
Ernest.
You ain't got nothing else to talk about.
Yeah,
There you. Thank you.
Ernest.
They avoid the real stories and do that.
But Hunter Biden. Who gives a fuck about Hunter Biden?
Nah, none of us, sir.
But the emails.
Okay.
But y'all hating on Russ's?
Oh, here we go again. Here comes
What is he
Russell
trying to?
again.
I don't know what that is. What he's saying?
He's a
Russell,
Russell.
hey,
He's a Russell
don't follow
defender.
that up. Don't follow that up. Marcus just threw a grenade at it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Marcus stands for anyone named Russell. He defends them to the end.
I mean, to be honest with you, you're gonna think of somebody who had an amazing year. You kind of got to give it the Russ.
To who? Which one?
They was still losing football games, but still got Sierra.
I mean,
Okay, what's your point?
She said that list was solid. To go to my first date with husband was Chili's on Harbison.
there you go.
Okay. Chili's.
I
Yeah, I used to go there a
Well,
lot.
And baby back ribs.
First of all, let's like time errors. You know, it probably wasn't Chili's yesterday.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not- Chili's, Ruby Tuesdays, Applebee's, like 15 years ago was still pretty all right.
Oh yeah, you do a birthday there. A lot of people strangely would have did that.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Marcus says Chili's has always been ass.
No,
Something's wrong with his intestines, so I'm not fucking with him.
Anybody got any shotgun topics? Anything you want to get off their chest? Anything you want to say to us? Anything you want to say to the group?
right.
What?
I don't know.
That's
I
how you
thought I
were
had
talking.
something, but I got nothing.
That's right.
Brian,
The last episode of
I
Loki
don't have
just come on tonight.
Hey, man. I
I
haven't been able to see it. I will.
I gotta get on that. If you're a supporter of Issa Rae and all her greatness,
You said Lisa Ray.
Issa.
Oh, I was like, huh?
Yeah, no,
I'm
yeah,
like, who's talking about Lisa Ray?
yeah,
My
What
bad.
about Issa Rae?
yeah. Her
Lisa.
not Lisa, but
Issa.
rap shit on Max. Rap shit is
Oh, I gotta watch that. I watched
Hey,
the first episode
Mobile.
and I was-
Mobile. You talking about the Issa Rae that did Insecure?
yeah. That one.
Okay, just checking.
That's my dog.
Love it. I love it.
Get that nigga outta here,
All her greatness.
Don't ever change.
I am going to finish
Here.
When?
the last season, which is what I got to watch.
You
The
sound
lie
like
you only
a-
got the last-
I'm
the
gonna
lie
send
detector
the
determined that's a
child
lie.
support. Hey,
Last 2 seasons. I told you the last episode I watched was when it was at that fair. I don't know if that was season 1 or 2. So it's probably season 2.
that is throwback.
Yeah,
The fair or Coachella?
That's a.
Was that Coachella they were at? Yeah, that was Coachella they were at.
Yeah,
That's
You don't
season
even
1.
know that it was Coachella?
It was a long time. Goddamn, they were at an amusement area.
You ain't watching it, Brian.
That shit.
Whoa. Ernest asked, did Sexy Red
That's a
cause
good
the
topic.
demise of
That's a hot take.
Glorilla?
What is it?
That's a hot
Hey,
take.
Did Sexy Red cause the demise of Glorilla?
Nobody talks about Glorilla. That's a valid point.
Hmm.
Can she read?
I mean, neither of them can
With her
read.
fingers.
I can't. Well, as the musical,
I am so, I don't want to say I'm afraid, but I am hesitant to say anything about Glorilla or Sexy Red because for some reason, whenever you say something that you don't like about their music, you automatically hate women rappers. And there's this group of people that just attack you for saying
mean, that's
anything
dumb.
negative about this girl. So
That's just dumb.
it's at this point you're like, I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion.
No, have a fucking opinion.
Y'all like what y'all like. I just think Sexy Red needs to go away. So that's just where
Stuff like that always used to be laughed at, and now it's like put on a pedestal. And I'm like, what did I miss?
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Damn, Robin.
Sexy Red is so dusty. But y'all like Old Dirty Bastard. Okay, I'll put it like this, Robin. I'll put it like this.
I'm an outlier on that.
My problem with this young lady has nothing to do with her appearance. It's all about her music is fucking chaos. It makes no sense. The production is trash. The beats are horrible. The lyrics ain't thought about. Nothing follows anything. They don't connect. I have more of a hip hop problem than I do of a person problem with her. That's my problem. That's my issue. I love female rappers. I can name a few of them that I like. But this one, no.
Y'all about to win and y'all fucking happy? Get the fuck out of here.
Who you watching?
You fucking Bears.
Yeah, I'm watching football. But
I'm not even watching the game.
But back to that take, I wouldn't say it's the demise of Glorilla. Glorilla's she's still relevant in certain pockets. So, and especially in that, I mean, she's with CMG, so she's with Yo Gotti though. For her, she won. Like right now, she has enough stuff to go on to do a show, go on tour.
Yeah.
So,
well, actually, Glorilla does
Red
commercials and stuff. You forget that.
Yeah, Sexy Red on the other hand, yeah, she's still super new, but everybody gravitates towards the person or the artist that's newer. Because granted, I remember last year Glorilla came to talk about St. Homecoming, and she only had one song. She had two at the time.
God damn, Marcus, go to sleep.
She really came on one song. I'm not knocking it, but she needed to up her catalog before she actually did anything. So now she can do it, which, like I say, you can't knock it. All you need is one hit, and it could take you places that you ain't never been before.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I'm not wishing that on nobody though.
And I'm not. And Sexy Red did the same. She's doing the same thing. One song can take you places where you've never been before.
That's great.
Right now, that actually got Sexy Red a feature on Drake's album.
Great.
Pound Town. Are they talking about the Panthers?
Log off.
This is. I gotta mute it because there's no reason to play this music up
Social's ass.
This nigga sucked this girl toes in the streets just now. And she walking around barefoot. All right. I mean, if that's what people like, I mean, it's what they like. Like then just like somebody said, we watched ODB and his shit was crazy. We watched Luke videos, they were crazy. We watched Uncut, BET Uncut, and that shit was crazy. So we can't really knock
he was all over the place.
Yeah, we can't really knock the image she's putting out because it's something that we've been putting out for years.
Oh my god,
them lyrics.
Hey, put that last thing up.
Wow.
She's trash for sure, but y'all have more room for guys that are trash. Gangsta Boo and Trina were the first Glorilla and Sexy Red, and most guys from my era listen to them. He just called a VD. Like I said, Robert, we can't knock the appearance because we watched and entertained the same shit. I have more of a problem with the fact that she can't rap than her image. She can't rap.
My thing
That's
is,
my problem.
don't say she can't rap because she actually has a song out that she's rapping on. So you can't say that she can't rap.
Oh, I can say it.
Well, you know what? I guess that comes down to what do you define?
That's what I'm saying. It's an opinion.
Rap.
Like I can say it. I don't like her flow.
Hey,
I don't
Brian,
like
that
the
sounds
production.
familiar.
What?
That sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar.
This is the lawyer. The lawyer.
You can say whatever you want to say, right? It's your opinion.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying.
it's
It's my opinion.
It's like if something's
Get him,
overrated.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Like
something's
Biggie
overrated,
did that
it's
song.
my
Biggie
opinion.
did that song on Uncle Luke album. That was some of the worst shit you'll ever hear somebody say. But it flowed because there was a cadence to it. So it's easier to listen to than somebody just talking over a beat that some dude made and they paid him $100 for.
So you mad at the system or the person?
I'm just saying I don't like her flow. I don't like her rap.
I'm just saying she's just starting giving like
Mobile to that point. The system has always been fucked up. So
I mean,
you're saying what you're saying is like she'll get better and she'll grow. Why is it? Why will she if it's working? She's not going to change her flow. Nobody's telling her that she has to change it. It's good. She's going to be the same.
But I will say this:
So
I haven't really listened to her. But over time, though, a lot of people they do evolve. So if she wants to stay relevant,
yeah, if you want to be relevant, you have to actually grow. That's the whole key. If you don't grow, then no, you will not go anywhere. But that's the goal. You got to grow. So
she just got to get pregnant, and then she'll get her boost again.
God damn it!
What the fuck just happened?
She's not going to change. Her flow is always going to be trash.
Wow.
Like I said,
I thought I was ruthless today.
God.
I definitely
and I understand what you're saying, Mo, but I understand what you're saying. Everybody deserves a chance to grow in their field.
I definitely said the same for Future when I first heard him. I can't say that now.
Future grew.
Get on.
And just like Izzo, like 21 grew. I still don't like his flow, but I can sense the change in his. He changed because so many people were doing the same thing, so he had to change. He had to figure it out. She's not having to figure it out because everybody's supporting her old trash. So she's going to do the same thing.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. You call it trash. The younger generation who likes it that's their jewel.
And I have to, and I'm gonna have to agree, even though I understand everything that Brian's saying here. Mobile got a point because there's stuff that, you know, if you think about it, every generation hates the next generation's thing because they don't understand it. And now, don't get me wrong, there are keys about, you know, music. I guess like you want to like call it music theory, right? There's elements of it that, you know, just probably just don't make sense to us. But again, to this newer crowd, maybe that just works for them.
Yeah.
Now, this is the other part of this though, right?
Yeah.
Is will any of these artists that are these new artists, will any of them have any staying power? Because if you think about like because I think that's the one difference that I can say between, even though our generation and you even go further back, right? It's like there's a certain point to then it became that person brings out a song, they're around for 1 or 2 years, and you never hear from them again.
I mean,
correct.
We had bullshit one-hit wonders. Man.
Oh yeah, we did. I'm not saying we don't.
That I thought was bad. Like No Limit was horrible to me.
And they got staying power.
But they have staying power.
And we're still talking about, because what's his name? The worst person on No Limit.
So
we still know who Silk is.
Now, Brian. Now I will say this. Now he can't rap. He's never evolved. He can't.
But we still talking about Silk though, right?
But everybody knew who he was talking about.
Everybody know who Silk
right.
is.
We all exactly. Oh, we knew.
She's just rapping about anatomy.
Stop.
She's a smart girl. She's educated. Okay, Robin,
But
you don't even believe what you just said. It sucks. The music sucks. And that's the thing about music too, man. You should have and this is not an attack on you, Mo, because I know you know music. You should have the freedom to say something is bad without people attacking you. The problem one of the problems with hip hop is like you can't not like anything. You know, because if you tell somebody that's actually rapping, I don't like that song, all of a sudden you a hater, you ain't shit, and they want to kill you. You should be able to say, I don't like this song, and then just move on about your day without having to defend yourself.
Interesting.
Shut up, Nick. Shut up, Nick. Goddamn.
He zapped your dumb ass.
Nick, I'm about to take Nick mic off. I can do that, right? I can set your mic off.
Yo, what's funny is he'll never mute me, but you fucking with him, so he's gonna mute you.
Mia X and Mystical was just as terrible.
Whoa.
Mystical was not.
Ooh,
Mystical was not terrible.
I push back on that.
Mystical was the shining light in No Limit. Now, Mia
Yeah.
X, you can put her anywhere you want to. I don't give a shit.
Hey,
But Mystical was the shining light in No Limit.
Mystical, he's canceled now though, but that's
Is he though?
Yes,
We
yes,
haven't
he
canceled
did.
Mystical.
No,
great people too much. I'm sorry.
If you,
I know that.
That's like too
But
much
for
rape.
some reason, nobody has says Mystical is canceled. So look at this. Even Ernest said Mystical is one of the best.
wait, like,
So now
Yeah,
y'all
problem with
got
that. No, I've been saying it
What's
for a
the
while.
difference?
Mystical.
What's the difference?
No
What?
problem with what?
why is Redacted canceled but Mystical is not?
I don't know, but he's
I-
not.
Oh, I'm saying well, he should be.
I agree with you.
His
Like their
music
should
is
be
still being
out.
played.
I know.
I think this man put out an album within the last couple of years. I think. I'm not
I mean, I
sure.
think it comes back to what we always said. The difference about Redacted and most others is that Redacted put his stuff that he was actually doing on wax.
Life.
Yep.
I think
Yeah.
that's the difference.
Yep.
Now, Mystical had one or two lines that it was like, whoa, but but you
a
know,
couple.
yeah, he had a couple lines. I was like, all right,
But he also went to jail
I'm
twice
sorry.
over the same charge, not
Right.
the same charge person, meaning two different people with the same. It was rape.
Same
He
thing.
raped
Yeah.
two different people.
So I just
So he should be done. Like him,
Yeah, you should be. You should be
Trey,
done.
Trey Styles, Trey, bitch,
Trey
Trey,
Songz is a goddamn
Trey Songz whole ass.
deviant. That motherfucker's a deviant. Like nobody is holding him responsible for any of the shit he's doing, but he is a deviant.
Nope.
Just catch
Yeah,
another rape
rapist.
charge. I thought he was. Didn't he just catch it? Yeah, he just caught another rape charge within the last couple of years too.
I think two of them recently.
That rapist rap. That rapist did rap on beat. I
Hey,
get him
he did.
canceled.
He
I
did,
think it was
but
DM the world star.
He should be.
no.
That's
See, I can't. No, Marcus. No.
He's just trolling at this point.
Yeah, he is. I'm not even following it up because.
Yeah, leave that one. Just leave that there.
Yep. We can move
But
on.
no, Low Limit, trash. So y'all like Cash Money over Low Limit is what you're telling me.
Don't make us choose.
I mean, hey,
I mean,
I'm not gonna-
you're a
I'm not
Lil
gonna-
Wayne fan, so I know you like Cash Money over No
I'm
Limit.
an early Wayne fan. I am an early Wayne fan. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm so sorry for you.
Just
And I admit
You're
it now. I
Brian,
admit it.
you're-
Wayne came
Brian,
out.
I'll mute myself, Brian. Don't worry.
No, don't mute yourself. Don't do that because you like what you like. You don't like what you don't like. And Wayne, and when I hear something bad, I admit it. Wayne came out with that
I'll admit it.
mixtape last week to introduce his new album, and the mixtape was garbage. And I admitted that. First thing I said when I heard it, I was like, this is not good. So I'll admit when somebody that I like does something horrible or does something bad. I'm not a stan. But I did like Lil Wayne's early stuff. I did.
I mean, I liked when he first came out as a solo artist, like the first album.
His mixtapes in college were something serious when we were in college.
Serious to go in the trash, sure.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I've been so negative tonight.
yo, Nick is on one to Nick
Oh,
is
he
taking
says-
Alley-oop dick, like
His rap on No Limit Soldiers 2 was one of my favorite lyrics. Okay. I'm trying to remember the one he did with No Limit. And it was towards the end, and I think Silk went after him.
Who you talking about now?
Mystical.
I mean, that don't count, man.
Talking about Make Him Say?
Yes. I love his verse on Make Him Say.
Okay. I'm not going to act like I didn't listen to No Limit or Cash Money. I listened to him back in high school.
I could not listen to The Limit. I could not. If I heard Master P on the track, I got out the room or I changed the station.
I can't like I'm not going to front like I didn't listen to him. So, I did to some degree.
5 quadruple loss. Wow. I could never do that. That was after it was too late for me to start doing dumb shit like that. So I couldn't put on a long T. Ghetto D is the greatest album of all time. Now Marcus is automatically knocking out.
ATLians don't exist.
He's
I'm about to say.
No, Marcus is trolling, but I do like Ghetto D. He's trolling, but I do like the album.
I don't want you to say that ever again.
Whoa!
I haven't fun with that.
Whoa!
I'm gonna have to rewatch this because I don't know what just happened.
Whoa!
You can't read what Ernest said. Ernest said, "I haven't fucked with anyone from Cash Money since my girlfriend at the time got on the tour bus after the homecoming concert, and I just bought her a chain too."
She got ran.
They was holding that chain like some reins from a horse.
Block him.
Marcus said, "Ernest need a hug," and then still spelled this dude's name wrong.
Marcus
He's having that's spell check, boy.
No, he spelled it right. If it's Ernest Money for a fucking mortgage.
All right, so I'm looking at all of. Yeah, you're right. Mystical hadn't put an album out since something called Rich Gang. What is that?
Oh,
is he on Rich Gang?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, okay.
Mark is drunk.
2004 was actually when he stopped putting out his own shit. So you're right, Ernest. Baby. She's trying to fool you on the same week.
Robin is asking the probing questions.
Oh.
Damn, girl, where'd you learn to do that? Cash Money.
Oh.
Damn, she got on the tour bus, bro.
Hey, wrap that shit up, B.
She got on the tour bus, bro.
Dang.
She belongs to the streets.
That's funny.
For real.
Anyway, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and end this. Anybody got anything else they want to say? Anything else want to get off their chest?
No, I'm good.
All right, so we will be back next Thursday, hopefully, with another show, more topics, y'all. Thank you for coming in here, man. Y'all are the reason we do this. I know it's not a lot of y'all, but it's still worth it getting the reactions and the comments that y'all come in here. We didn't get a homie from Twitch in here. I think Sosa scared him away last week or the week before last.
Man, stop blaming me for stop
blaming
me.
You get new people in here and Sosa be like, who the fuck is that? It's a new viewer.
Let me finish my statement. Stop blaming me for my failures.
Oh, shit. Rob says avoid the clap. Damn the man. Appreciate it, Rob.
God damn it. All right. Cool.
This rum's for you. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and end it. Y'all take care. We will see y'all next week. Thank you for allowing us to keep you company. We'll holler at you. Peace. Nick, sing a song.
New edition.